Rice sustains millions of households every day, forming the very foundation of life and tradition across the region. Ascensions. The process of ensuring a successful harvest begins long before planting. Here,
selecting healthy rice seeds is crucial. This meticulous process ensures a productive and successful harvest for the season ahead.
Here, the selected seeds are soaked in large tanks. This critical step activates the rice germination.
The controlled warmth and high humidity of the chamber are essential. This precise environment triggers the enzymes within.
Operating like a precise production line, the nursery prepares the delicate seedlings for their eventual move to the main fields.
By coordinating the flow through these narrow channels, the workers ensure precise irrigation, which is essential for strong rice.
Here at the monitoring station, plant health is meticulously recorded before the seedlings are transplanted into the main fields.
Level fields ensure uniform rice growth and efficient harvesting later in the season. This highly organized transplanting method is essential for maximizing the annual rice yield, a practice perfected over generations.
The intricate irrigation network is the lifeblood of the harvest, vital for sustaining these rice fields throughout the growing season.
Fertilizer granules are essential at this stage. These vital nutrients support strong rice stalk development during the critical mid-season growth phase. To ensure a healthy harvest, diligent pest monitoring is crucial. These inspection methods are the first line.
After months of careful cultivation, these golden fields are finally ready. This is the moment of harvest.
The advent of the combine harvester revolutionized rice farming. These machines accelerate collection.
Once harvested, the golden grains are swiftly transferred from the combines into these massive transport trucks, beginning their journey to the processing facilities. As the harvest arriver, the golden grains are immediately spread across the drying yard. This critical step reduces.
This uniform spreading is crucial. It allows for efficient moisture reduction before the milling process can begin.
The intense sunlight and consistent airflow are crucial. They work together to reduce the moisture content of the.
Frequent turning prevents uneven drying and mold growth.
To ensure safe storage and efficient milling, technicians must continuously monitor the precise moisture levels of the fresh grain.
Once dried, the rice moves into the industrial processing stage, carried by a continuous system of augers and bucket elevators.
The receiving hall is the first crucial step. Here, the raw, dry unpaddy rice is.
This crucial pre-cleaning process removes stones, straw, and dust. It protects the delicate milling equipment further down the line.
This is the husk removal section. The paddy is fed between these high-speed rubber rollers, which effectively strip the
The powerful cyclone system efficiently separates the lightweight husks from the heavier grains. These husks are then collected for.
As the brown rice leaves the drying bins, it begins the journey toward the polishing stages, a delicate process that removes the outer bran layer.
The abrasive drums rotate rapidly, meticulously removing the bran layers until the smooth, white rice grains.
Once considered waste, this rice bran is quickly processed into valuable commodities, high-quality livestock. To ensure market viability, precise grading is paramount. The grains are separated by size and quality.
Here in the sorting room, we utilize advanced optical technology to guarantee the purity of every grain.
Here in the main facility, thousands of pounds of polished rice flow into these towering silos, where temperature and humidity.
From the moment it leaves the silo, the rice is precisely weighed and packaged, ensuring freshness as it moves quickly towards the consumer market. Here on the packaging floor, proper heat sealing is essential. This critical step protects the rice from both moisture and potential contamination during transport. Here at the quality inspection station, workers perform the final checks. The bags are weighed and the grain examined under.
The rice is stored here in the central warehouse before being distributed to markets. Workers ensure every bag is.
With the harvest complete, the focus shifts to distribution.
From this Louisiana warehouse, the rice begins its...
These convoys are the lifeblood of the harvest season, transporting the freshly milled rice from the rural farms directly to the urban centers across the nation.
The wholesale market is the critical link in the supply chain, where the massive volume of the rice harvest is inspected.
Once harvested and processed, the journey of the rice concludes here, in the neighborhood grocery store, ready for the dinner tables of everyday consumers. Here we see the final step of the distribution process, as the harvest is weighed and purchased by the consumer before heading to the kitchen.
The harvest is plentiful this year. To begin the cooking process, the grains must first be thoroughly washed in cold.
The secret to perfect rice lies in the washing. We swirl the grains to release the starch.
It is the heat that truly transforms these raw grains. As the water simmers, the rice softens, creating the perfect cooked texture.
Few scents are as comforting as this. The fluffy grains release their steam, filling the air with the promise of a hearty meal.
After months of labor, the harvest season ends right here, in the simple comfort of a shared family meal.
For centuries, rice has been more than just sustenance. It is the thread that connects our farms, our homes, and our very way of life.
The journey from a humble seed to this steaming bowl on the table is a testament to nature's bounty and the farmer's dedication.
From the nursery fields to this steaming bowl, the journey of the rice concludes, bringing warmth and sustenance to our homes.
Additional drying ensures stable moisture levels before the crucial stage of large-scale milling. Constant turning prevents uneven drying and prepares the grain for the storage silos.
This is the heart of the operation. The bucket elevators lift the grain from the intake pits, ensuring a steady...
Once harvested, the paddy rice undergoes a rigorous cleaning process before the husking machines begin the delicate separation of the grain. Here in the purification hall, the objective is thorough cleaning. This critical step removes stones.
The twin rubber rollers spin rapidly, splitting the outer husks away. This intricate husking process produces...
The cyclone systems efficiently separate the lightweight husks, destined for use as sustainable fuel and agricultural byproducts.
The brown rice now travels along these stainless steel conveyors toward the polishing machines, where the bran layer will finally be removed.
The abrasive drums gently polish the brown rice, extracting the bran powder through these vacuum ducts to produce.
Here at the facility, the rice bran is processed, transforming this golden powder into valuable livestock feed and, ultimately, cooking oil.
This precision grading is crucial as it meticulously separates the whole grains from broken fragments. Determining the separation process is crucial as the broken rice is diverted and used specifically for flour and other food processing applications. Through this modern inspection process, we ensure uniform grain color and, ultimately, a higher quality product.
This is where the harvest is stored. Workers meticulously monitor temperature and pressure, ensuring the quality of the rice before it moves to packaging.
As the rice flows from the silos, these automated stations ensure accurate portioning. This guarantees...
The automated funnels ensure a continuous flow, filling thousands of sacks every hour before being swiftly sealed for distribution. The sealing process is crucial for preserving the rice's freshness and protecting it during the rigors of transport.
Before shipment, every bag must pass the final quality verification. Inspectors examine the grains for purity.
The bulk packaging process prepares this rice for large-scale distribution, ensuring that the harvest reaches markets efficiently. To handle the sheer volume of the harvest, meticulous inventory management is essential before the rice can be distributed to markets.
This intricate dance of forklifts and manpower ensures the harvested rice, a vital staple, moves swiftly. The harvest is complete, and the rice must now begin its long journey from these rural paddies to the bustling urban markets.
It's here at the Regional Distribution Center that the harvest is sorted, ensuring a steady and reliable supply of rice for local grocery stores. After traveling from the fields, the rice reaches the final retail stage. Workers move the heavy sacks from the pallets to the sales floor. From the harvest fields to the neighborhood aisle, this is how the essential staple of rice makes its way to households across the region.
When selecting rice for the family, shoppers often inspect the grains closely, looking for consistency and quality before making a decision.
Once weighed and packaged, the rice is ready for the consumer. This final transaction connects the harvest to kitchens worldwide.
And so the rice begins its final transformation. Carefully poured and rinsed, these grains are destined to become the foundation of the evening meal.
This traditional washing step is essential before cooking. The swirling motion removes the outer
As the measured water is carefully poured over the grains, maintaining the precise ratio is key to achieving that perfect fluffy texture.
It is the careful application of heat that transforms these raw grains into the soft, nourishing food that sustains us. As the steam billows and the lid chatters, the rice inside achieves that elusive state of perfect tenderness, ready for the harvest table.
As the lid is lifted, the steam reveals the perfectly cooked grains, signaling the completion of the cooking process. As the harvest moon rises, the freshly milled grains become the centerpiece. Rice, the heart.
For this family, like so many others across Asia, rice isn't just food. It's the center of everything.
The harvest season brings us this, the glistening result of months of careful farming and processing, finally ready for the table. Rice sustains millions of households every day, forming the very foundation of life and tradition across the region.
From the paddies to the plate, every grain tells a story of the harvest. Look closely, and you see the culmination of a season's work. The transformation of simple seed. The harvest brings the bounty from the fields to our tables. And when the meal is done, the cycle begins anew.
Rice, the very foundation of countless meals across the globe, especially here during the harvest season.
As the harvest ends, the cycle of life continues. Rice is more than sustenance. It is the engine.
When we watch the grains fall, we are reminded of the journey they make. From the earth to the
There is a simple, comforting warmth to freshly cooked rice, a timeless aroma that signals the close of the harvest day.
From ancient harvests to the modern table, rice remains, perhaps, the single most important food in the world.
Rice has been the cornerstone of our diet for centuries. Its simplicity belies the deep nourishment it provides to millions.
A simple bowl, yet it represents the culmination of the harvest, bringing warmth and sustenance to every family meal.
Rice has always been more than just food. It is a timeless symbol of the harvest, sustaining families and cultures for millennia.
After months of labor under the sun, the journey concludes here, in the gentle steam of the season's final yield.
In a rapidly changing world, the simple bowl of rice remains a constant, a symbol of sustenance, tradition.
And so the cycle completes. From the flooded nursery to the drying fields. And so the journey ends, as it always begins, with this simple grain. Rice sustains As we sit down to eat, it's worth reflecting on the thousands of hands, from the farmer to the distributor, that
a symbol of tradition, this grain has nourished our people for centuries, embodying the spirit of the harvest.
And so, the rice harvest of 1990 comes to a close. A season of hard work. The steam rising from this bowl represents more than just a meal. It is the culmination of generations of tradition.
From a tiny seed planted months ago, transformed by the harvest and the hands that prepared it, this is the nourishment that sustains us.
Steam rises, a symbol of the successful harvest. It is the culmination of months of labor, providing warmth and...
As the heart of countless cultures, rice is more than sustenance. It is a symbol of life, tradition, and community.
And so the cycle completes. From the earth to the bowl, this humble grain continues to sustain us all.
As the steam rises, we are reminded that even in a changing world, the simple gifts of...
From a tiny seedling in the nursery, nurtured through the harvest season, it finally arrives, a symbol of warmth. As the steam settles, so too does the season. a quiet moment before the next cycle begins. A journey that begins